Welcome everybody to another episode of Gtown Dragons. This video is going to be a little bit different because we just wrapped up Sonus Factorum and we're going to take a break after that. But after the break, we're going to have a new session with Ryan as our DM.
Hello.
Ryan, please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Ryan. I am a. By the time you're watching this, the sessions, my campaign's already over. So I am a ex-DM. Had a lot of fun, I guess. Yeah, I date Alex, and I've known Kenn since I was like 2. And I play his campaigns. I try not to miss his sessions. I try to be a good player. I try to be a team player, I guess. That's what I try to do. Yeah, that's it.
Why XDM?
I am not as passionate about DMing as much as you, I think.
Okay,
That's
but you are
sure.
going to be the DM for like Call Cthulhu and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, that's fine. That's not D&D.
okay, fine. Fair enough.
The one I want to do, you know.
What do they have like a special name for the DMs of Call Cthulhu? What did they call them?
I think I just saw it as Game Master.
Game Master.
Yeah.
That's fair. Got it. Tentacle expert. Tentacle expert. Yes. Ryan, you've seen him play as Malachi and Elizabeth. So I would like you to tell us what's it like to play these two characters.
Okay, which one first?
Okay, up to you.
Okay. In the future, I will be playing a lot more characters that I will also grow very fond of. Actually, just off topic for a while. Just based on what Kenn says, I think he has a really, really soft spot for Malachi. But I do prefer all my other characters, honestly, because they're actually more fun to play. But I think Malachi was a very interesting plot device for me to see him be in your game and the way he interacted with your world. I think he was pretty much the glove for your campaign in a way, and I didn't enjoy playing him. You know what I mean?
He's a broken man.
He's a tired man, very tired.
Nice. What about Elizabeth coming in halfway? I wanted to ask, like, what's it like to suddenly shift, making a new character after another character? Did any of the lore of the world or the characters, the player characters, that made you make Elizabeth in a special way?
So what I wanted to do with Elizabeth was try to be not Malachi.
Yeah, you're not Malachi.
If you watch the episodes, you will know this.
It's a meme.
Everything that she is like she's been dealt a hand that's just as bad or maybe even worse than Malachi, but she chooses to be better, you know. And Malachi doesn't choose to be better; he just chooses selfishness. And I just feel like that just takes a toll on your mental psyche. And playing Elizabeth is basically just turn off your brain and have fun with your friends, you know. And I really enjoyed that. Even though like she has a lot of things to do, you know, a lot of. She's quite I don't know. I think she's quite a complex character.
She is. I mean, coming out. Because you also tried to. You told me this, that when you made Elizabeth, Elizabeth just came out into the world not knowing what's going on or any law. But yeah, she's just known the world from books and all that, and I think that's really interesting also. But I thought maybe you would make like a character who's already proficient with the law. It just seems such a backpedal a little bit from Malachi, who knows so much about the world, and then you go back to Elizabeth.
I think that was the beauty of it, you know. Like Malachi was someone who's like, I know the world and the world is terrible, and then Elizabeth comes in and goes, you know, I always wanted to see the world. And I just play her by turning off my brain, literally like a person who just ventured out into the world. Like, whoa, you know, it's like Fallout 76.
That's true.
Yeah.
There's a moment where like Elizabeth suddenly feels like there's like some sort of responsibility on herself with the Nox Hunters. Yeah.
I think the moment she felt that was when she saw Avarius with Nox, I think. Because so she doesn't know anything. She came into the party was all just going, oh yeah, this guy named Nox, yeah, fuck him, you see him, you shoot him, okay, type of thing. And then she's like, okay, so she's like brainwashed to think Nox bad guy, see him, shoot him.
Mm-hmm.
And then when they went to find Nox, and then I think it was Horn or Ricola or Zera or something, and they were all like, that's Nox, now go and shoot him or something like that, And she's like, okay, that guy's the bad guy. What is he doing with Various? What the hell?
Right.
So she was like, okay, what the fuck? Okay, now this is now more important than me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see. So yeah, I mean, Elizabeth shows a lot of depth the moment Various came into the play, for sure.
Mm.
Did you manage to get Elizabeth to where she wanted to go, as opposed to Malachi who stopped halfway?
Well, actually, I believe that Malachi's journey was always going to be nowhere. If he had gotten what he wanted, okay, let me ask you as a player to a DM, if Malachi had gotten what he wanted, would he stop there?
Ooh, huh. His whole arc was more like, I needed to help these people. I needed to know about this. I need to know so many of these things. But Malachi seems like he was going to the Lich arc, right? Like that's his final after every fucking thing. But I think that maybe his friends would have stopped him. Maybe it would have been like, maybe I should think about it again. Yeah, it really depends on how it would have played out. But it's now a what if situation, right?
True.
Yeah.
It's like it can be a what if episode. Any animators out there?
Yes, that's true.
That'd be great, please.
Yeah. So
Animate our
did
series.
Elizabeth manage to get to where she wanted to go?
I don't think any of our PCs or player characters got where they wanted to, actually, because of the way the world was shaped in the end, and their journeys. It's like in the beginning you feel like, as a person, I want to go to Japan and have fun, and then when you grow up slowly and you see all these terrible things happening in Japan, like maybe getting groped in the train and all that stuff, and then maybe you start thinking maybe that's not a cool place to hang out, as pretty as it's advertised. And then you start thinking, maybe I should go to Prague,
Okay.
So I guess in the end, everyone, for example, I think if I will say that Elizabeth did not reach her final destinations because her story with me ended the moment we defeated Nox, kind of, and then after that it was just epilogue stories that I never got to see, because that's how that's a story that we leave it to the DM, to write and all that. So I have to ask you, actually, did Elizabeth get to where she wanted to go to? Because after Nox was over, the story for the players were over. All the players go to DM,
That's true.
So
That's true.
That's the question I should ask you.
I think no, because her Elizabeth goals weren't as clear as Malachi's.
Yes.
Elizabeth couldn't get also the proper closure with Avarius. However, she did see him in that weird empty void for a moment, and she chose to stay where she was and not be in the material plane anymore. So it really what was Elizabeth's goals at that point?
Being happy, as simple as it is.
And if that's the case, then I think she had a lot of fun with the Nox Hunters a little.
Did she though?
Well, she was like.
Did you watch the episodes you edited, man?
There was the moment where she stabbed that person.
Yeah.
You remember that one?
Oh,
yeah. That was the one where I felt like, whoa, Elizabeth got a little arc there. Yeah, but it didn't really come up again. There wasn't a point.
build up.
Yeah. No opportunity for her to explore that dark side. What can we expect from Everfall?
Everything hopeless will happen. One of my ex-players just laughed.
Sure.
So I read a lot of books, like so apart from like books like Lord of the Rings, which is pivotal and a foundation to something like D&D. Everyone wants to be the Fellowship of the Ring, but no one is the Fellowship of the Ring. And that's what people need to think about. Especially when they're running games and playing games. So when you watch Ruination, you understand that no wizard is Gandalf, no fighter is Aragorn, no one is Aragorn as much as people want to be Aragorn. No one is Legolas. No one are all these beautifully crafted characters that Tolkien has made as a symbol of hope and light, because there's always a lot of darkness in everyone, you know. And when you play Ruination, you look at the new characters that come in. So we have a few characters that will come in, and all of them are played by, I think for our first act, it's Kenn over here. He's going to play a fighter, and then Akila over there, she's playing a rogue, and then Alex comes back from Sonus and plays in this session. She is a barbarian. I won't tell you what type of barbarian, you will find out. But she plays a character I love so dearly. And we have Roger, the guy with the mohawk in Sonus. He comes back, he plays a paladin. Also, we'll have a few more coming in after that. One of them is one of my close friends as well, Liang and his girlfriend. They will come in. The girlfriend will come in around Act 2, Act 3. So yeah. And all of them have this particular darkness in them that just intertwines and blends so perfectly with the story that I'm setting up, the world building I'm setting up in Ruination. It's like everyone is marooned on this island, and knowledge of the outside, beyond the island, beyond these waters, beyond the sea is like super privileged knowledge. You have to be like part of the Illuminati type of thing, you know, to actually know this knowledge if you're in the Everfall world. So yeah, and the books I read that kind of inspired this to build for my players, all of them, is something like what was it? What was the books that are Heart of Darkness, beautiful. 1984, Animal Farm, all these really weird political stories that I just throw it in there and see if like anyone just takes the bait. And then obviously there's like so he has Nox and I will have someone else too. And for me, this guy is a different type of villain. Okay, Nox is since you all watch Nox, he's a very calculative, planned guy, you know. He's like a scientist wanting to blow up the world. This other guy feels like a war veteran. Let's just leave it at that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's really nice. I like that. Great setup.
Yeah, hope so.
Is there any introduction that you can give us before everyone sees like or listens to the first, because there won't be any video, to the people listening and watching, to introduce the world of Everfall, and where we are going to start, where your intrepid adventurers are going to start.
A session 0 for the audience.
Yes, a session 0 for them, exactly.
Okay, so it's a small little island. Think of Penang, okay? Think of like, if you watch Attack on Titans, you think of Paradise Island. Think of the island and think of anything bad that can happen, this island is going to happen. Okay, so the players, they're going to start in a very small, humble town that has a lot of secrets, that have a lot of political issues, because, you know, sometimes poorer states have to suck up to the richer states to survive or get by. So they start in a city called Kirin. Was it Kirin?
I think
Kirin, right? Was Kirin, right?
What's that? Yantor,
So,
Alex, and all that, right?
ago.
They did start in Kirin.
Yeah, we started in Kirin.
Right.
But players like from Kenn, Akila, they come from Angel City, and Roger is going to be playing a paladin that comes from a different realm, and so on and so forth. But I think everyone starts in Kirin, and it starts the same way as almost every single campaign. It starts in a tavern, but
Yay!
But I kind of knew that was kind of cliche when I started it. So something happens in the tavern. You find out, and that's where shit goes down. And I can give you the idea that Act 1 might be a bit slow, because it's very expositional.
Right.
So
it is a new world. It's not like coming into Feyran.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's totally new. So yeah, definitely.
I think, it took me 2 years to finish writing for the whole world.
Dang.
Yeah, it's a mountain of papers, man.
I'm really excited to show everyone also the world that you built and the shenanigans that we all get up into.
Ooh, emotional stuff.
Yes. It's gonna be awesome. Ryan, thank you so much for sitting down and talking with me and all that. Is there anything else you want to say to everyone out there, or to me?
Oh yeah. Are we going to see Elizabeth in the third Sonus?
Probably not.
Cut right here. Anything you want to say to the viewers for watching Sonus?
Yes. Thank you guys so much for joining us on this adventure. I know there aren't many of you who are watching, but yeah, it's just good to see and hear everyone give in their little anecdotes and their own stories of D&D as well. My journey as a DM also this is also like midway because I started DMing like way early.
Oh
And
yeah.
thank you guys for also watching me screw up lore, screw up consistency, fuck up dice rolls, fudge everything. But yeah, it's gonna be awesome. I hope that you guys can continue to watch us as we transition into Everfall, transition into all the other Sonuses, and it's gonna be awesome.
It will be awesome. Oh yeah. All right.
Yes. All right.
Cool.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
Yes. Another announcement. Our break is going to be for about a month. We will see you guys again December, and with Everfall, and hopefully we'll be able to continue to post our shorts while we're at it, even during the break. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, important stuff.
Yo, it's a YouTube thing. Subscribe. We only have like 48 subscribers the last I checked.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, by the end of this year, that's
50. Okay. All right. See you guys. Peace.